Hey guys, it's Nate here, and I wanted to chat with you a little bit about affirmations, how they work, how you can apply them in your life, just so you are a little more familiar with them. When I first heard about affirmations, a girl that I knew gave me a book on affirmations, and she's like, "You should check some of these out." Sure, okay. So what did I do? I was like, well, I don't really understand this whole thing. Let me look in this book. Oh, look, I've got allergies. Let me look up an affirmation for allergies. Okay, cool. I'll say that once or twice. Still got allergies. Affirmations didn't work. So that's kind of what I was thinking when I first discovered affirmations. It's not how it works. So let me explain a little bit for those of you that are interested in learning a little bit about these things. What they are is they're a powerful and simple way to break through forms of negative, limited self-talk and belief that we have carried around for years. So we have said or thought things that have formed unnecessary, limited habits that have manifested in our reality as a physical way that we see the world. So this basically, just as we've developed these habits in repeating these negative, limiting beliefs, we can also replace them by using these empowering beliefs, replacing the old patterns with new words. These new words can shift into positive feelings. Then we begin to see sudden, powerful changes in the world around us. And that further validates our new beliefs. So we really start to get excited the more that we use them. It's not just using them one time and calling it good. Okay, so there's many ways to use affirmations. The key is to be consistent with your use. So chances are you've been repeating the same limiting thoughts and words to yourself for years. And that's not something that can be changed overnight. So I recommend using affirmations as much as possible for at least 60 days. 60 days is really not that long compared to how long you've probably been saying these other limiting negative thoughts and words to yourself, like you've been saying it for years and years and years and years and years. It comes up to this point, and now you have a chance to change it by bringing in something positive. So let's just kind of start to commit to the positive and see a sudden change in your life. Even if it's just a subtle change, watch it happen, watch it grow, get more excited about it. Okay, so years ago, I had written a list of affirmations in a small pocket-sized notebook. Not this one, the one that I actually had duct tape all over it, and it was thrashed because I had used it so much. I put like affirmations on it was like the first 3 or 4 pages was all affirmations. And I would read them and speak them out loud to myself several times a day. And then I'd be carrying this notebook in the front pocket of my pants. So I'd always remember that intention of the notepad being there, why it was there, and the intention of it. So my affirmations quickly became a way of life, almost completely replacing that negative self-talk and limiting beliefs that I'd carried around for years. I replaced something non-physical with something physical, and that was really important. It was a constant reminder to stay in a more positive mindset. So at the time, I was working for a organic lawn company, and I was spraying lawns, which was actually one of the greatest jobs ever. And it might have been because I was using the notebook so much. But I would drive the company truck from lawn to lawn all through multiple towns as I worked. And while I would be driving, I would pull the notebook out of my pocket. I would sit there and I would say, the affirmations, and I'd get so excited. I was such a dork about it. I would put it outside the window, and I was super into it. I was so excited about it. And it was amazing the way that it changed my life. I would feel this energy all the time. I was always pumped up. So within 60 days of using the notebook, I was a completely new person. My whole reality had shifted greatly. Countless encounters with friends, family, even people I didn't know, it validated the changes and shifts that were taking place. And I was bringing all this stuff into my life all by using affirmations, all by staying with that positive intention. And it wasn't something that I was doing on a phony level. This was really sinking into my subconscious. When we are saying these things throughout our lives, and when we're saying these negative things to ourselves, it's sunk down deep into your subconscious mind. And to get to that level, you have to repeat something new and introduce something new. That's why I say it's not going to change when you say it once or twice overnight, and call it good. You really have to commit to being consistent. And this notebook really helped me personally do it. Not just me. At the time when I was going through this, just a quick little story to sidetrack here. I had seen this guy that I knew. I was cruising through this restaurant bar place that I used to work at prior to the office or the lawn spray job. I was cruising through there and I saw my buddy. He was sitting at the bar all slumped over, and he looked over at me and he saw a change by looking in my eyes. And I'm not sure what he saw, but he immediately turned to me and he was just like, I'm totally on the verge of killing myself. Let me know what you've done. What did you do? How have you done this? What have you done to yourself? And I was like, whoa, this is awesome. Crazy. So I got this guy a little notebook. I wrote the affirmations, the same affirmations that I was using. I wrote them in his notebook. And I was like, you read these all the time. You don't have a job right now, so what else do you got to do? You might as well read these things, So he started reading those things, and all of a sudden he started living with more intention. He got his act cleaned up. He got a cat. He cleaned his house. He got a car. Blah, blah, blah. All this stuff started happening in his life. Now he's a manager of a super successful company. He runs the business. He's doing great. He's doing the job that he always wanted, which he didn't even know at that time that he wanted. Things just started to fall into place automatically for him. And it all came from using the notebook. So I recommend that method to anyone that wants to see a quick positive change in their lives. And I would love to hear feedback from the people that try it, because I guarantee it works. It costs what, $1 at an office store or whatever. So anyways, another way you can use affirmations, not just the notebook. I mean, that's a great method. Another way you can do it, listen to affirmations when you wake up in the morning. Say them out loud whenever possible. Listen to them throughout your day. Say them to yourself as you listen to them. Whether you're saying it out loud or just thinking it, I recommend saying it out loud, but whatever, I'm a dork. I am a dork. See, that there is an affirmation. That's one that I have come across, and even if I say it as a joke, it's interesting how that engraves in our subconscious mind. That's okay, I'm a dork. Listen to them a minimum of 3 times a day. Morning, afternoon, night. I say listen to them whenever possible. When you wake up in the morning, yes. Before you go to bed, yes. If you wake up in the middle of the night, listen to your affirmations. If you can't go back to sleep or whatever, If it's possible, listen to them on your morning commute. Listen to them on your morning jog. Listen to them when you're working out. Listen to them when you're making breakfast or lunch or dinner or hanging out, whatever. If you're on the computer, you have time in your life to put a few minutes aside for some affirmations. So listen to them in the shower, listen to them whenever you want. The key is to listen to them to the point that you memorize them a bit, that you also are saying them with feeling, with passion, with enthusiasm. Get excited about it. Your life's about to change. How exciting is that? All right, so When you notice these subtle shifts in your life, when you receive a random phone call that turns into a job lead, which is actually what happened to me once, maybe you'll notice a subtle change in the way you communicate with people. These are all little results that you start to see as you use affirmations on a consistent daily basis. You'll be shocked at the things that happen. I guarantee you'll be shocked that you'll just be like, I remember when I was using my notebook thing, when I would chat with friends and stuff, it was almost like I stepped outside of myself and I was like, whoa, who is having this conversation? Because you communicate with people on a whole nother level now, and it's really cool. So you see these changes in yourself. Other people see these changes in you, and it's super awesome. So anyways, check out some of the affirmation recordings that that are on YouTube. I post affirmation recordings. I do affirmation workshops. I believe in it because it's changed my life, and it's changed the lives of many people that I know. I get all kinds of success stories from people that have used affirmations, because we use affirmations our whole life, but we don't intend it. And so when you realize what you've been saying to yourself, and you start to say something different with intention, with purpose and enthusiasm, then you're inviting something into your life. You're allowing something to come into your life that wasn't there before. So, again, I've had all kinds of success stories from me personally and from tons of people. So, I believe in them. I've seen them work, and I know that they'll work for you. They'll work for anybody. So, I've posted a bunch of affirmations on YouTube. You can check those out. Tons of people have affirmations out there. So just follow your heart. Find some affirmations that you're drawn to. Commit to listening to those for a while. They don't have to be powerful. A lot of times they're just some simple sentence, couple sentences. I have, you can also record some of your own affirmations. Write down, record. I recommend finding some and just finding some that you resonate with and trying them out for an extended period of time, just to see the changes that take place in your life. I have, other than just on YouTube, I have MP3s that you can download onto your phone or your computer and have them at your fingertips all the time. You can order those by sending me an email, natebockus@gmail.com. I'll put it in the description of the video. If you want to order one of those, it's like 15 to 20 minutes of different, really powerful affirmations. I listen to the whole 15-minute worth thing, and that's, each one of them gets you more and more excited. Even when I recorded affirmations that were like 12, 15 minutes long, I would start and I could hear the changes in my voice as I recorded. And so I'd be like, well, I'm going to have to record this whole thing over again, because here I sound like I'm kind of dead. And then by the time it's like 12, 13, 14, 15 minutes in, I'm all excited and jazzed and pumped up. And so it's really cool just to hear even that alone, what it does to you. So these powerful affirmations, they've been proven to work by myself, by my friends, by my family, by a lot of people that I know that have taken my workshops and that have ordered my MP3s. But this isn't a plug about me. This is about just you finding something that works for you. Try some affirmations. That doesn't have to be something extreme. Start to listen to affirmations. Start today. Listen to them, say them out loud as much as possible. You're definitely going to see some positive changes take place in your life. So get excited about it. And I can't wait to hear some of your feedback and success stories. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.